Have you ever wondered why your legs feel weak, even though you eat what you believe is healthy, stay active, and try to live your best life? Why has getting up from a chair or climbing stairs become harder than it was just a few years ago? You might think aging is to blame, but what if something you eat every day, something you believe is good for you, is actually the silent, hidden reason behind your muscle loss, joint pain, and declining balance? Many seniors in the world make this mistake without realizing it. They eat fruits that slowly steal their strength and independence over time. The very fruits that once helped your body in your youth may now be secretly working against your aging body. In this video, we'll reveal the best fruits for seniors and how each one can quietly weaken your legs, damage your joints, and rob you of the strength you need to stay balanced, mobile, and independent.
Welcome back. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our latest helpful videos. If you're already part of our community, please give this video a like.
Without any further, number 1 on the list is pineapple. Have you ever reached for a slice of pineapple thinking you were making a smart, health-conscious choice? You've probably heard it praised for its anti-inflammatory benefits thanks to bromelain, a powerful enzyme. But for seniors over 60, pineapple is far from the healing hero it appears to be. In fact, it might be silently working against you, especially when it comes to the very foundation of your independence, your legs. As we age, our blood vessels become more delicate, our joints more sensitive, and our metabolism slower. Pineapple, with its high concentration of natural acids and sugars, becomes a hidden threat. While it tastes light and refreshing, it delivers a heavy blow to your circulation. That sudden spike in blood sugar can damage the tiny capillaries in your legs, the very vessels responsible for delivering oxygen to your muscles. Without proper oxygen, your legs grow tired, heavy, and weak. It doesn't stop there. Pineapple's acidity can irritate joints already inflamed by age-related conditions like arthritis. If you felt unexplained stiffness in your knees or a burning sensation in your ankles after eating this fruit, it could be the culprit. For those on blood thinners or heart medications, pineapple's bromelain can interfere in dangerous ways, making your medication either too weak or too strong. The danger is in how quietly it works. You won't notice the damage overnight, but over weeks, months, or years, the fruit you believed was helping you could be contributing to a loss of balance, more swelling, and difficulty doing the simplest things like walking to the mailbox or getting up from your favorite chair. Number 2, bananas. The sugar trap. Bananas have long been seen as a symbol of health. Convenient, rich in potassium, and perfect for boosting energy. For decades, we've been told they help prevent muscle cramps, fuel the body, and support recovery. But here's a truth no one warned you about. As your body ages, bananas may no longer be your friend. What makes bananas so dangerous for seniors is their high concentration of natural sugars and rapidly digesting carbohydrates. When you eat a banana, your blood sugar rises quickly, giving you a brief sense of energy. But what follows is far more damaging. That spike causes insulin to flood your system, and for aging bodies, especially those with slower metabolisms or borderline diabetes, this creates a cycle of inflammation and fatigue. Over time, the body becomes less responsive to insulin. This leads to persistent leg heaviness, stiffness, and swelling, especially after meals. Bananas also encourage fluid retention. If you've noticed puffiness in your feet or a tightness in your ankles after sitting, that healthy banana might be to blame. For those with heart issues, the added potassium and fluid retention can become a risky combination, quietly worsening circulation and joint discomfort. You may not feel the damage after one banana, but when eaten frequently, this trusted fruit becomes a slow-acting force, draining your strength from the inside out. 3. Grapes. The tiny inflammation bomb. They look harmless, soft, sweet, and easy to pop into your mouth without a second thought. Grapes have always been celebrated for their antioxidants, their heart health benefits, and their natural sweetness. But for older adults, especially those over 60, these tiny fruits may be doing far more harm than good. What makes grapes so dangerous for aging bodies is their high fructose content. Fructose is processed almost entirely by the liver. When consumed in excess, which happens easily since grapes are so small, it turns into fat and uric acid. Uric acid builds up in the joints, particularly in the knees, ankles, and toes, triggering inflammation, stiffness, and even gout-like pain. The swelling that doesn't seem to go away, the ache in your calves after a short walk. Grapes could be the hidden trigger behind it all. Even more concerning is how easy it is to eat too many. A handful turns into 2, then 3. That sugar doesn't just affect your joints. It feeds chronic low-grade inflammation throughout the body, which slows healing, worsens fatigue, and chips away at your leg strength little by little. 4. Watermelon, the deceptive hydrator. There's something comforting about a slice of watermelon. For seniors, it often feels like the safe treat, low in calories, mostly water, and easy to digest. But this innocent fruit could be slowly draining the strength from your legs. Despite its refreshing taste, watermelon has one of the highest glycemic indexes of any fruit. This means it causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash that leaves your body inflamed, tired, and struggling to recover. For aging adults, especially those with slower metabolisms or insulin resistance, this sugar rush fuels systemic inflammation, particularly in the legs where circulation is already weaker. Your knees feel stiffer, your ankles swell more often, your calves grow heavy after just a short walk, all while thinking you're staying hydrated. Instead of supporting your muscles, watermelon could be starving them of proper oxygen, making each step more exhausting. 6. Green apples. Green apples are often celebrated as the healthier choice, tart, crisp, and less sugary. For many seniors, green apples seem like the perfect snack. But behind their refreshing taste lies a problem most don't realize. The sharp flavor of green apples comes from malic acid. While tolerable for younger bodies, malic acid can become harsh and irritating to aging tissues. As we grow older, our gut lining becomes more delicate, our joints more reactive, and our ability to neutralize acids declines. Green apples can subtly aggravate joint pain, trigger muscle tightness, and even lead to nighttime leg cramps. While green apples may not taste very sweet, they still contain natural sugars. When eaten alone, especially before bed, these sugars can cause minor but repeated blood sugar spikes. For seniors, this leads to inflammation and fatigue in the legs by morning. 7. Mango. Mangoes are beloved by many. Their rich flesh, soft texture, and sweet aroma make them feel like nature's candy. But for seniors, mangoes may be one of the most harmful fruits for aging legs and joints. Mangoes have extremely high natural sugar content. When a senior eats a mango, it can lead to a sharp spike in blood glucose followed by a crash. These fluctuations trigger inflammation in muscles and joints, particularly in the lower body where circulation is already compromised. Over time, this inflammation shows up as burning in the toes, swelling around the ankles, tightness in the knees, or heaviness in the thighs after walking. For those with nerve issues or prediabetes, the risks are even higher. The sugar in mangoes can aggravate neuropathy, leading to tingling, numbness, and slower healing. What should you eat instead? Not all fruits are harmful. Some are your greatest allies. The key is choosing fruits that are low in sugar, gentle on circulation, and rich in anti-inflammatory compounds. Berries such as blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with antioxidants that combat inflammation and support healthy blood flow, particularly in the legs and feet. Unlike sweeter fruits, they help stabilize blood sugar, avoiding the spikes and crashes that leave your legs tired and heavy. Cherries, when eaten in moderation, reduce uric acid, helping to fight joint pain and gout. Even a small handful can ease burning sensations in your knees or stiffness in your toes. Avocados, though not always thought of as fruit, are one of the best you can eat. Rich in healthy fats, they reduce inflammation and provide stable energy without disturbing blood sugar. They cushion your joints from the inside, allowing you to move more easily and with less pain. Papaya and pears are gentle on the digestive system, naturally low in sugar, and provide lasting nourishment without stressing your circulation. If you've stayed with me this far, it shows that you care deeply about your future. You're not just looking for quick fixes, you're searching for truth, clarity, and wisdom that speaks not just to your body but to your lived experience. Aging isn't the enemy, complacency is. Small choices we ignore, habits we don't question, foods we consume without thinking. These are the real dangers. Not because we meant harm, but because no one ever told us the full story. Now you know. And that knowledge is powerful. Every fruit, every bite, every habit either strengthens you or slowly weakens you, but you are still in control. You still have the ability to change, to protect your legs, and to protect your freedom. Your legs carry more than just your body. They carry your purpose, your passions, and your ability to show up for the people and places you care about. They carry your life. The body listens to what we feed it, and it always responds. Choose foods that speak healing, not harm. Choose movement over stillness, awareness over assumption, wisdom over routine. And above all, never forget, it's never too late to walk stronger,